Good evening. It's currently like 12 something, I believe. 12:26. And we're riding at the OG spot today. We got the motorcycles ready to go. OG hometown, home track. Ain't that right, mother? Michael's bike is back from the dead. So far, backyard track, undefeated. Can't see it, it's too bright. It's freaking killer today. It's fun for a possibly last ride on it. I'm having a lot of fun. Forgot how good it was. But take y'all for a few laps along with me. So, I don't really know how this sounds since we're on Story's camera. But we're gonna have Dad out here in a minute. If it sounds bad, I'm sorry. First of all, it probably does. But just got done. Got the bikes all cleaned up. Looking fresh as ever. But it's kind of bittersweet. Dad, why this is called the last ride or whatever. Dad has priced the field, or somebody called him and gave him a pretty good price on the field, and it's gonna help them out a lot. And we don't really ride it no more. We don't really use it a whole lot anymore, which is kind of sad. But at the same time, it's a season that has came and gone, and I'm okay with it. As much as it does suck, I am okay with it. So this is where it all started, though, on 50s, on KTM 50, and here I am on a KTM 450. So it's kind of cool. It's came full circle, but I'm gonna miss it. It's just such a fun layout, and I'm gonna throw some. As me and Dad talk about it, I'm gonna try and overlay some pictures and videos of old tracks that we've had here, and just the different kind of stuff that we've had, because it is such a cool place, being able to have it. I mean, just right out there, and it's just, we grew up riding it, and like I said, got a good offer. It's bittersweet, but I'm gonna talk to Dad about what this place kind of meant to him, and we're gonna talk about it.
Ain't gone. Brett was really good.
Track's all smoothed over. Track Maintenancer of the Year award has got to go to Big Casey. Appreciate it, Pops.
And buddy, a bunch of hours on that tractor right here.
So many that it ain't even funny, bud. There is a lot that always went into this place. Even though it's not a big track, man, people just never get how much work it is, even just for something like this.
Bunch of work. It's a good day.
Finishing up strong day.
It was real good. It's a little bittersweet if this is it.
How long have we had this field?
13 years.
13 years we've had the field. I already mentioned it, but it started here on KTM 50s, full lap round. Now we're on 450s, and it's crazy to think that how much time we've spent here, how many times we've rode here.
I think my first bike here was a KX 250 on this field.
Oh, really?
I think.
That 252 stroke?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
06. It's a terrible bike, by the way. Terrible bike.
For a couple of goons starting out, it was not the bike that we would necessarily choose next time. But
Mark Chartier built the first track here.
Yeah, big Mark Chartier built the first track here.
Say that Dad is perfect.
That's perfect.
Dad is perfect.
Phenomenal. And it used to go so many different ways.
He's from Connecticut. Yeah, it went different ways. This was a long tabletop when we first got it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so many different things, went so many different ways. It had a rhythm section in the middle.
Rhythm sections in the middle. It's always been something wild, though.
It went north to south for a while, a lot of lanes.
But boy, it's always been a blast. It's never been anything short of it.
We had a big double in the middle, and you hit it on a KTM 65.
Mm-hmm. The old 65. I'll put in that video. I still have the past.
Luxon wadded up a Kawasaki
65 right here. He wadded up a 50 whenever that was a jump over there.
He did that like 3 days ago, and that reminded me of you wadding that KX65.
I wadded a KX65 right here too.
I mean, just.
Oh man.
There was a policeman sitting here watching on the side of the road, a state trooper. I know he thought, you guys are terrible.
Terrible people. Terrible people.
Dug this pond with a tractor. Said it couldn't be done, and I did it. Got it stuck in there and had to get it pulled out, but I dug a pond.
We probably have a picture of that too.
Yeah. I had a picture of that thing after I dug it, sitting in it.
Oh man. Well, what would you say? The hay bales? Hay bales. That way nobody goes in the pond. What would you say this place has meant the most to you about? Like, what has it meant to you in the long run?
Students kleptocracy. Yeah.
Just the hours and hours out here with family and friends. Just a lot of weekends, a lot of weeknights. Just learning and laughing at each other. And I had one of my worst accidents, knocked myself out and broke my shoulder blade.
Right over there.
He had his worst accident.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody hit him out here, but highest highs and the lowest lows. That's motocross.
That's exactly what it is.
We've had about all that out here. Been fun.
But like I already said, seasons come and go. Things change, and you got to keep on moving.
We don't ride here as much as we used to, but
Nothing like we used to, but it's been good.
I did some frog gigging out here too.
Yeah, done a little bit of everything out here.
Shoot bow and arrows out here.
It's been a blast, but seasons come and go, and it's time for the next chapter. If things go through, but if things don't go through,
We'll ride it a little.
we're gonna ride it a little longer. Oh,
Some good sandy dirt.
it's always great. Rolling out after a not very long day, for just a short day. My uploads now are a week behind. I got on that way I don't have to throw together an edit last second. I can actually take some time with it. But it was a good day. It was a killer day, I have to say. It was just ramen. It was an awesome day. Really glad to get one more possibility for a last ride, whatever you want to call it. And a little bit of a bummer, but a little bit of a happy ending at the same time. It's been fun while it lasted, and it lasted long enough for what it's for, man. We've made so many new friends. We've made countless memories there. The founder of Weekend Warrior Moto, Michael, Mr. Crashes Brains out himself, actually showed up on our doorstep one day like a lost freaking puppy, and asked if we would include him in our next ride. I'm sad that we did, but at the same time, no, I'm just kidding. And we've been best friends ever since. All of us, we've all been super close, and it's been nothing but great. He's the one that started the whole Weekend Warrior thing, kind of named the group. I told him we need to go ahead and just take it to YouTube. Man, it's been nothing but freaking a blast. And I've had nothing but fun making these videos here lately. And I'm excited for what's next. Excited for what's next to come. And hopefully we can keep growing a little bit and have a blast. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys. Deuces.